Hello, I'm Amy from Kingston Library and welcome to another session of Kingston Library's live book reviews. The book that I've got for you today it's a little bit of a cheat from me actually because I think it is technically a children's book, but it is worth reading regardless because it's wonderful. So this book is The Near Witch by V.E. Schwab, so it's Victoria Schwab. Victoria Schwab is one of my all-time favourite authors. She always writes captivating stories. She quite often writes stories where the line between good and bad is blurred and you're not really sure which side you're rooting for. She's very good at writing about morality, but this one is much more light-hearted. It's still relatively high stakes, but it's not quite as deep and as dark as her other books. This is actually a book that it was her first book to be published. And it didn't do very well. But since then, she's built up a really great following of readers. She republished this and it became a bestseller. So it just goes to show that the time you publish it in really does matter to when you publish. But yeah, it's a really wonderful book. It's very easy to read because it's quite short. And it's really, really lovely. So the blurb says, "The Near Witch is only an old story told to frighten children. If the wind calls at night, you must not listen. The wind is lonely and always looking for company. There are no strangers in the town of Near. These are the truths that Lexi has heard all her life. But when an actual stranger, a boy who seems to fade like smoke, appears outside her home on the moor at night, she knows that at least one of these sayings is no longer true. The next night, the children of Near start disappearing from their beds, and the mysterious boy falls under suspicion. As the hunt for the children intensifies, so does Lexi's need to know about the witch that just might be more than a bedtime story, about the wind that seems to speak through the walls at night, and about the history of this nameless boy." Sounds pretty good. So this is, it reads like a fairy tale, which means it is very easy to read. It's relatively gentle, but it's got all the typical fairy tale tropes. And yeah, it's just a really, really wonderful story. I really recommend you read it. This one is available on Libby, which you can download by going to the App Store or have a look on kingston.gov.uk /online_libraries where you can check it out there. But yeah, have a read of it. Let me know if you've read it. There's also some other Victoria Schwab books on there, and if you like this one, then pick up the others as well because her writing is wonderful. You should really give her a go because you won't regret it. She's amazing. Yeah. See you next time.